Hey new bodies, we're back. Episode 10. It's a big milestone. Back here for the next installment in our 10 principle pieces. We're taking each one of those principles step by step. We've covered number 1 is track it. Number 2 is go public. Number 3, don't question it. And now we're on to number 4, which is about goal setting. It's set goals near and far. So we want to think about what is it we're trying to achieve overall. And this can be a big question, like, what kind of career do you want to have, or, achieving some kind of advanced degree, or it could be about your body, your health. It could be about, losing so many pounds, or reaching certain body fat, or maybe being able to run a certain distance, or complete a half marathon or something like that. But it could also be something far simpler, like, today I'm going to get on the elliptical and I want to do 45 minutes. I've never done that before. So we can have these sort of big life goals, and we can have the smaller ones as well. Going back in the earlier principles, like track it, that helps you see your progress towards that goal. So you can start to see how these principles really interplay. Now the key with goal setting is you do want to have something profound to it. Whatever the context is, whether it's about hopping on a machine and the goal is specific to that one event, or it's a bigger question like, I want to lose 30 pounds by the end of the year, or by my X birthday, or I want to get in better shape, and that means dropping this much % body fat by some date that you want to set for yourself as a cutoff. And that is important. You want things to be time bound. You want to give yourself a time that you have to achieve this by. For some things, like receiving some kind of degree, that's pretty easy to do because school follows semesters, or there's a schedule to it. For others, it's really up to us. It's on our hands to set that time and to stick to it. But having a deadline, having a time, really does put that added pressure and structure to it, so you can keep yourself on pace to actually achieve your goal. So you've got the big goal. For me, I started on July 1st, 2011. Saying, I had gotten up to 222 pounds and 19.5% body fat, both unacceptable to me. And I said, I want to get to 185 pounds by the end of the year, and I wanted to take down my body fat. I didn't set a specific goal with that as yet. And I gave myself till the end of the year, so from July 1st to December 31st, we're talking 5 months. And I tracked it every day. And I actually hit that goal before my birthday in October. That was my 33rd birthday. And I hit that goal ahead of schedule, which was fantastic. But it's because I not only had the big goal and I had a deadline that I knew I wanted to achieve, but I set myself milestones in between. I said that means hitting this weight by the end of July, and this weight by the end of August and September, October, etc. And that kept me on pace, and that kept me on target, and it actually kept me really going because I had these wins all along. If my first win was going to be 5 months out, I might lose some of the momentum, I might not stay as committed, but because I kept having wins, because I had these milestones, these markers that I was hitting, it kept me in the game. And you can see how that would help with something shorter, like going out for a run. If you want to say, hey, I want to run 5 miles today, I've never done that before. If you just look at 5 miles, and that's more distance than you've ever put on, that might scare you away, and it might feel like, oh, I can't get there, that goal's too far out. But you set yourself markers, and you have wins along the way, and those wins add up to 5 miles. So you look out in the distance and you see a street sign or a lamppost or whatever, and you say, I'm going to run to that point. And that's all you think about. You've got your 5 miler, that's in your head, but you've got that point in between that you're going to hit. You run to that point. You don't stop there, but you feel that win, and you keep going, and then you pick the next point. And it's the sum of those wins that add up to your total goal. It's the same thing with any kind of goal setting. So, principle 4, you pick that ultimate goal, and you make markers along the way, and you win your way to your goal. It's as simple as that. You feel uplifted, you feel accomplished, and ultimately, you do what you set out to do. And nothing feels better than that. Because ultimately, it's about enlightening your life and enlightening your body.